Y'all remember Skullworks, the old rat rod shop that I ran and built cars out of out in Washington State before I moved to Missouri. I ended up having to close it down because the county was complaining, neighbors were complaining at me and everything. Turned out to be a whole lot of no fun. Got married, moved out of state. Lived in Park Hills, Missouri for, what, 8 years probably? Well, we've moved out of Park Hills. And now we're living in a little place out here in Cadet. We're actually living in a motorhome on about an acre that we're renting from a really nice lady out here. And I'm renting a whole bunch of other property from her and probably buying some property from her and all kinds of cool stuff going on out here. One thing that I am doing is I'm working on this. I don't have the rest of it down here yet. This is a garage that I've rented from her. It's a pretty nice little place to work on stuff in here. I've got this side of it here. The other side over here is all her stuff, right? But this is a 1947 cj2a that we picked up. Oh, when did we get this thing? A couple months ago. The end of summer. Around the end of summer, probably. And we've been working on it out in the weather, which is very difficult to do. So this garage came up for rent, so I rented it from her, and we've moved everything. I'm moving everything down here for it. There's the fenders, the windshield frame, the hood's back there. This is the frame and chassis for it here. I got a lot of work to do, but I'm working on it. This is the motor. It's a 134 L head motor. When I got the Jeep, it had an M151 truck engine very poorly put in it. And the guy, when he put that truck engine in, he hacked this Jeep all up really bad. And I'm slowly taking it back to as original as I can get it. There's some things on this that he's just completely destroyed that I'm just going to have to repair and move on. I guess the biggest thing that he did was he cut out this round tube to make room for the M151 radiator. There's supposed to be a tube that goes across there. And then your steering knuckle, your steering knuckle right there is supposed to mount to that round tube. Well, I don't have the round tube. This has all been fabbed up here to hold that. And then he put this square tube in there. I'm going to put some gussets in here and strengthen everything up as much as I can get it. To get that to work better. It does work. It just needs strengthening, that's all. Another thing he did was he cut this engine perch off. Well, he cut it in half. I had to cut it the rest of the way off. I got a new one on order. So I need to replace this engine perch. He cut up the battery tray. What else did he cut out of this thing? The body's cut up pretty bad. The original cross member, he cut it up really bad. Cut it up and welded a whole bunch of just random shit to it to get that M151 transmission and transfer case to sit in here the way he wanted it. But I mean, it was bad. So I got rid of all that. I got a new original transfer case, or original cross member that's going in there. And then that's going to mount up to this transfer case and transmission here. This motor spins freely. Might need rebuilt. It had a stuck valve when I got it. But everything else about it seems to be functioning. So that's, that's a bonus. A lot farther than some of the Skullworks shit that we did. Boy, we we did some pretty rough stuff in Skullworks. So this is going to be a off-road Jeep when it is together and running. It's going to become a trail rig. I'm going to keep it as stock as I can possibly keep it. Keep it as original as I can keep it. And then just go out and we're going to have fun with it on rides and things that everybody goes on out here. We're going to show up in our old Willys, cruise around with that. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So there's a little update for everybody about what's going on out here. I got a little fireplace over here, keep me warm. Got a fire going in it right now. Seems to be doing pretty good. The wiring in the shop is not very good. It all needs to be redone. Well, the box needs redone. There's the box. Don't go over there, you'll die. So, currently the power works in here, but my father-in-law said that he's going to come down and help me put a new box in here. That way we'll have safer wiring than what it's got currently. And I'm sure my landlady will appreciate that too. So, that's what I've been up to, guys. Everybody have fun, huh?